Wait, but let's actually think about this. Have you ever looked at somebody's life and wondered how this person has it all figured out? This person is doing so well, and and then you look at your own life and you're like, what's going on? What am I doing wrong?
I got so motherfucking design on right now.
But I think there is something that we don't all talk about, or we don't talk about often. The reality is we don't all start from the same place. You know that popular statement, everybody has 24 hours. Well, technically, yes, you and I, we have 24 hours. But honestly, those 24 hours, the 24 hours is not the same for everybody when the starting point is different. We all have different starting points. For instance, there's about to be a race between two individuals. There's about to be a race between two individuals, and first, the individual one has been training. She has a coach that has been training her for long. She has the resources. She's aware that there is a race. She's familiar with the particular track for the race. And then there's this other guy, individual two, who does not even have an idea that probably does not even have an idea that there's a race that's going to happen. Even talk of having a coach, probably he does not even have the resources to get a coach, so he's not even familiar with the track. Probably as a woman, probably has not eaten. Now on this day, the two of them now have to run the race. What do you think? And then they finish, and then you ask him, but you both ran to the same track, you started at the same time. What happened to you? Life happened to him because the other one had the leverage. The other one was starting from scratch. He had absolutely no idea of what the race would look like or what he would meet in front. Do you get the logic? So this is why I think that we don't all start from the same space. Yes, 24 hours, but no, we do not all start from the same points. Some people have more advantages in life than the other. Please do not quote me wrongly. I'm not trying to say people that work hard for their success, that end their success, that end their level. I'm not trying to water down their efforts. No, I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. People that I'm talking about, people that had leverages, people had done the work for them. The silver spoon, the golden spoon, the nepo babies. Sometimes when we look at people's successes, we do not see the people that supported them, the parents that were there for them, somebody that gave them money, person that invested in their business. We don't see who paid their school fees. We don't see the parents or whoever it is that encouraged them. We don't see the opportunity that was given to them. We don't see the money that they had access to. We don't see the confidence that they were able to gain, that they were able to have based on probably the kind of parenting they had. They had somebody cheering them on. Some people don't have that. Some people don't have that. You came first in class, and so what do I do? Come on, go out and tell that thing, go and work for me. But some people will come even when they are not the best in class. They have a parents cheering them on, like, go, okay, you can do it. Please note, I'm not trying to take away anybody's success, but what I'm saying in essence is that we need to stop using somebody else's outcome to measure our worth. Oh, I'm useless because I feel this person is doing better than I am, or I'm stuck because I feel this other person is moving or is at a particular position that I want to be. Because sometimes you're not behind, you're just running a completely different race. And this is where comparison becomes dangerous because this is easy for us to compare somebody else's behind the scene, to compare our own behind the scene with somebody else's highlights. I mean, highlight reels. And you're wondering why your life isn't moving at the same speed as theirs. But why? I mean, who created this timeline? Who said that by 25 you must have this, by 25 you must be done with this, by 30 you must have this, by 40 you must have this? I mean, this is where pressure comes in. You're running a race against yourself. Instead of you living life, life is living you. By the time you realize that you are not living life, time is fast spent. I mean, your youthful time is far gone, and you are left with regrets. Had I known things that I should have done, I think we need to give ourselves some encouraging words. Okay, I'm not where I'm meant to be. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where my mates are. Not where I thought I would be, not where my mates are, not where Instagram, social media, or the world expects me to be. Okay, that's fine. Ask all the questions, but then you need to also ask yourself this honest question. What can I do from where I am currently? What is the next step? Where do I go moving forward? That's the next question you should ask yourself. Okay, I am here. Accept it. Dwell in it. So where am I going? I mean, going forward, what is the next thing for me? How do I leave this particular point that I do not want? We may not have the same opportunity as the other person. That's okay. Now the question is, what is in my hand? Yoruba will say Atelawo and Kintonije. What is in my hand going forward? What can I do with this? Where can I start with what is in my hand, with my current situation, my current realization? What can I do with this in my hand? Because that's the parts that we can control. We might not be able to change our background, change our childhood history, change the way we started from. And honestly, believe me, sincerely, I've had moments like this where I thought about this, and this is what worked for me. That's why I'm saying that I'm not trying to act perfect here. I've had moments like this. So maybe you've had that feeling too. That feeling, with that feeling when you are grateful, but you're also tired. That, that point where you can celebrate somebody and still what they want. I've been there before. I mean, I know what it is like. That time where you are grateful, you're blessed, but you still want what you want. You celebrate people that have what you want, but then you still want it also. You can trust God and still have the feelings of God. Please attend to me, my kids. I'm tired of waiting. Those feelings, they don't make you ungrateful. They make you human, and it's very, very okay. They are normal. You have God flowing inside of you. It makes you human. It doesn't mean you're ungrateful or you're tired of life. So think, what's the next step? Not the next 10-year step, not the next 5-year step. What is the next step? Like tomorrow, what is the next step? What do I need to do? I need to learn a new skill. Do I need to save my first 10,000 naira? Do I need to save this amount of money every day? Do I need to submit my CV? Maybe it is resting that you need, maybe it is healing. I've come to the realization that a delayed life is not necessarily a filled life, except you want it to be a filled life, except you complete for yourself. It may be messier, it may look completely different from what you think or ever imagined your life to be. It doesn't matter. Different doesn't always mean bad. Different doesn't always mean not enough. We dwell ourselves in other people's glory, other people's successes, that we even forget to think about where we are coming from and how far we've come. So, my friend, if you're watching this and you feel left behind, you know what? Take a deep, long breath and breathe out. You are not a failure because your life doesn't look like somebody else's. You are not late because somebody else's journey makes you feel yours is longer. You're not less valuable because somebody your age has achieved something that you are yet to achieve. So I beg you in the name of God, don't let somebody else's timeline make you disrespect your own journey. Your race is your race. Your story is your story. Cheer up and get a hold of your life. So this is Conversations with Busola, a place where we talk about life as it is. Not always pretty, not always figured out, but honest. So tell me, do you ever feel like you are left behind in life? Do well to like this video, like it, give it a thumbs up. It's right there on the screen. Subscribe to the channel, like it, drop your comments in the comment box. I'll be waiting. My eyes are literally in the comment box. I'm waiting for your messages. I'm waiting for your 1 or 2 cents. And do well to subscribe if you're a new subscriber. I'm happy to have you here. You're most welcome. Subscribe, click the subscribe button, and also make sure to hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell so that when I drop new videos, see you in the next conversation. Till then, cheers.